All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Playing the Watcher. Yeah. It's a crazy idea, I know. Do I want to do... No. So, I mean, I could check. I don't think there's an option here. Unless there's like a high key I need to hold down. The idea I would have liked to see is yeah, that doesn't do anything. So I still want to see. Oh, okay. So I guess I should say there's been an update to the Watcher, and it changed a few things. So we're gonna see what the changes are. I mean, I know what the changes are, but I want to see it in game. This room is so funny to me that pretty much every single person that I've seen who like starts the campaign, they immediately go up, and then you can't get up here, so you need to use a spear, and you can't get up here, you have to use another spear, and then this room is like kind of awkward to climb up. They give you like a bunch of spears, but you can actually just go down. And I don't know how I got into that pipe. You can take this path, and this path is like way easier and faster. Did I bump into that garbage room? You can just go down, and it kind of... Oh. Demasked. You know what? Let's I want to take this as an opportunity to test some things before we get to the Watcher regions. I think I want to go to Coral Caves first. But there's some things I want to test. I want to see if I can take an item to like a spore puff. If I can in farm race, if I can take a spore puff to the new regions. I want to test if this vulture mask is going to stay with me. These tropwigs. Yeah, those are fun locations to be. Because what if I'm doing a speedrun and I get a vulture mask right the way that I just did, right? That'd be pretty nice if I could keep this vulture mask with me. But I don't know if it's going to get reset when I get an echo. Because you don't wake up in a shelter, you get sent back to that room that just passed earlier. Right? So I'm gonna go to shelter with this mask, and we're gonna see what happens. And I'm gonna do the farmer's echo last. Actually, I need karma. Dropwigs? I mean, dropwigs are kind of always hard to deal with. It's just like new dropwig locations, new regions that we're not used to, makes them harder to deal with. I am testing a new patch. I'm also testing some things right now that I was oh, okay. That I didn't get around to testing before, but these aren't necessarily new. I got lucky with this vulture mask in hydroponics, and I want to see if I can keep it. Because I'm not going to wake up in this shelter after I get the echoes, right? Maybe the vulture mask will stay in the shelter, but I will be sent back there. I can't see them. Well, okay, that's Aether Ridge, probably. It's always fair to just blame Aether Ridge for all the problems. It's actually really funny in a Discord server I'm in. We were making tier lists of our regions, of the, or yeah, we were making tier lists of all the Watcher regions and sharing our I think I'm just gonna karma cash. I need like 5 karma anyway. All of the Aether Ridge regions were consistently at like bottom tier. Like Aether Ridge, Cold Storage, Salination, and the Surface were consistently in like C or D tier in everyone's tier list. We all agreed on that. Those are also some of the larger regions. I mean, the Surface, the Aether Ridge, and Cold Storage are like huge regions. Also with a lot of portals, so when you're just exploring, you might end up going back there. Okay, this was enough karma. Guess I'll go to Chimney. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter the order. I just need to get the farm raised last. That pearl down there. I know that people definitely have brought the pearl with them to the new regions. The Watcher. Yeah. Oh. We are watching. A nice lag spike. I tried to jump off of that pole and it lagged right when I was about to do it, so I fell. I should have known, honestly. It's pretty consistent that it lags in that one spot. I'm aware. I'm heading to Coral Caves. And we're gonna see what's up with the barnacles. Don't say anything. Don't spoil what the change is. If you already know. Where they're the hardest to find. The thing is that the locations that are hard to find are pretty early on. Like in Aether Ridge, they're in a kind of like weird spot in Aether Ridge that's kind of hard to find. But you know, Aether Ridge is like really close to the starting regions, so it's not too hard to get there. And Badlands, it's kind of hard to get to the Badlands one because it's behind all the locusts. Locusts also got changed somehow, so we'll just have to see. So I want to see the changes blind, yes. And apparently moths got changed too, which I'm kind of surprised by because moths were already pretty fleshed out. Oh, good job. Like they had like a reputation system and oh, good job. I have seen some things already, but I'll point this out when we get to the new areas. Bug fixes because they're a moth. Just because they're a bug, they need to be fixed. Thank you. What are you doing? He tried to bite me. He also tried to like swing the white lizard into me and like knock me off. I kind of wonder if they should have made the rot a different color. Goodbye. Because we already have purple rot, right? Although that is a downpour thing, right? But we've seen the purple rot, and it's like, oh, it's just like a stronger version of the rots. And like in the areas where it's most concentrated, like in garbage waste or the rot for rivulets, right? It's like, oh, you know, wherever the rot is the most concentrated, that's where the purple ones are. But this is like a different kind of rot. Like maybe they could have made it. I mean, I don't know what color it would be, but you know, not blue. Okay, do I have a mask? No. I'll go check the shelter. Get out of the way. I learned some tech recently. Well, learned, I mean, it's very difficult still. You can probably hear my keyboard. There we go. We're eye pantsing now. We're going to shaded. You check this. Is this a speed run? I mean, I'm moving fast, but I'm not doing a speed run at the moment. No. I mostly want to explore and, you know, check out some of the changes. Oh, there isn't even a vulture mask in here. Okay, so I guess it's just gone. That's kind of unfortunate. I imagine though if I kept an item in my stomach that would have stayed. I can actually test that right here. I'll eat this pearl, and I'll see if I still have it after the Jaded Echo. Oh, nice turnaround. I stabbed you. Oh, great. Oh, yeah, I jumped, didn't work. Yep. If your last echo is the farmer's one, you get sent to Coral Caves. If it's Chimney, then you get sent to Sunlit Port. Is that what it's called? Sunlit, whatever. If the last one is shaded, then you go to Torrential Railways. But don't ever go to torrential railways, because its only connections are to Coral Caves and Aether Ridge, which, if you just go to Aether Ridge, or if you just go to Coral Caves, and it just connects to Aether Ridge already, so it's kind of pointless to go to torrential railway. A little bit sad, but that's just how the connections are. I don't mind torrential railways as a region. It's chill. I mean, I definitely prefer it over any of the Aether Ridge regions. Actually, I really like the regions that are like long rectangle, like very long in one direction, like this. And if they have a portal on each end. Or maybe a portal in the middle as well. I think that's my preferred layout of a region. Because some of the other regions are like weird, like have like a really weird shape, and there's portals just kind of placed randomly, and it's really hard to remember where the portals are. Outer Rim. See, Outer Rim is the same shape, except the entire right side of the region is just pointless. And then I can't do this jump. There we go. I mean, most of the problems with Outer Rim are just like because of the way the second ending works. And the fact that it's like kind of separated and you can't really escape until you get the Karma Flower. It's also like completely empty, like there's no creatures, there's not much food. It's kind of just I don't know why I went up here. Let's actually go back down. I really wish I could like Outer Rim though. It's a very I like the design of it. The backgrounds are cool, like the floating stars and the, well, they're not really stars, but you know, they kind of look like stars in the background, but they're much closer. It's speedrun. This is not a speedrun. I mean, I don't want to start in these regions. I guess the leaderboards are open. I should do that. I kind of want to do a speedrun with warps, because I think I know a way to make it consistent. So in the future, the way the dynamic warp speedrun is going to work is that we're going to find a seed, which who knows how difficult this is going to be. Well, hopefully we're going to find a seed such that whenever you teleport, it goes exactly where you want to go. So we plan out, like, get these echoes, and then warp to this region, and then get the rest of the echoes. I think is the way the route is going to work. But the seeding is broken. It's still broken after the patch, but that's fine. But the way you can make warps consistent is to take a Karma Flower. Actually, I don't know. Maybe they fixed this. Maybe this works differently, but in the last version, what worked is you could take a Karma Flower to an Echo, which would send you through the portal with the Karma Flower. But it's also a save point, so if you die and you respawn, the Karma Flower will still be there. If you eat the Karma Flower, exit out of the game, and then rejoin, the Karma Flower will still be there, so you can just like refill your Karma if you want. And if you use the Karma Flower to warp, okay. If you use the Karma Flower to warp, if you don't go to the right region, you can just exit out, and when you come back, the Karma Flower will still be there. So let's say, let me look at the map. So we need 8 echoes. The path from Aether Ridge to Salination and Shadow Terrace, that is 6 echoes. So we need 2 more echoes after that. What we could do is go through the Aether Ridge chain, and then, once we get to Shadow Terrace, warp to Verdant Waterways. And with the right seed, that warp should be consistent. But if not, then after you go through the Salination Echo, take a Karma Flower with you, and just warp. And if you don't go to Verdant Waterways, you exit out and just warp again, because you get the Karma Flower back. You just try that over and over again until you get to Verdant Waterways, and then you just need to go through that path to get to Shadow Terrace, but then you'll have max Karma. So that's probably how the route will work. Maybe there's some, like, because there's also the Desolate Tract chain, maybe that ends up being faster. Like, you could go part way through the Aether Ridge chain and then go to Desolate Tract. It's fairly fast chain, so it might be worth it over going to like Shrouded Coast and Cold Storage and such, because that's a 5 chain, so you only need to go through Aether Ridge, Tor Desert, and the Badlands, and then warp to Desolate Tract, and then do the rest of those. I really hope that they add a way to skip the intro. And it would be optional, of course. And if people want to do this as a speedrun, just getting the echoes in the base game regions, that's fine. It has like Karma Cache to level 5, so, well, I guess you just go to level 4, right? And you level 3, what? Yeah, level 3, get the Chimney Echo, and then you need to Karma Cache, or just Shelter one more time after that, or maybe twice. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that much Karma Caching. Unless we want to make it an open gates category, that'd be fun. Skipping the intro would also mean that we don't need to worry about Karma at all, which would be great. I mean, except for like the final echo, but you know, if you don't die, you shouldn't need to worry about it. Or gambling. I mean, yeah, it would be gambling. You know, you're not guaranteed to get to the region that you want to go to, but you can retry pretty quickly. And until the category got like super optimized, but and just temporarily, I think it'd be like fine to do a run like that, even if it takes like 5 minutes of re-rolling the warp or to get to the right region. That's not that bad for a run that takes like an hour already. Would it be faster than the regular routes? Hopefully. I mean, the idea is that it ends up being faster, right? I would actually really like that run, because the Aether Ridge chain is actually pretty bad, in my opinion. Past like Badlands. I mean, Badlands is kind of rough already, right? Unless they maybe change the Locust's behavior to be easier to just run past, but after Badlands, it's like, wait, where does it go? Shrouded Coast? Shrouded Coast, Cold Storage, Salination, like, I'm good. I don't want to go to those regions. So if I could just warp to the Desolate Tract chain instead, that might be a more fun speedrun. Desolate Tract does take a while to get through, but like Turbulent Pump, Heat Ducts, Signal Spires, those are like super fast regions. Don't stab me. Oh my goodness, this guy is having a problem. Okay, goodbye. Okay, so what I heard, if you use a seed, then you should go to the same place. So if you warp, if you do use the dynamic warp, exit out of the game, and then rewarp, and then try the same warp again in the same room and such. Well, I don't know if you have to be in the same room. If you try the warp again, you will go to the same place. But if you have seed 0, then it randomizes constantly. And so you will go to a new place, even if you retry the exact same conditions. Because I tested it, and I did go to a new region every time, even though I replicated the exact same conditions. Unless this patch changed that behavior. I can imagine maybe they don't want Karma Flowers to save from going through echoes, like the way they disappear if you go into a shelter with them. Anyway, we're almost done with this. So I still have the pearl. Looks like I do. So I guess if you put a Spore Puff in your stomach, then it will save. But holding on to an item, it will just disappear, like a Vulture Mask. Whoa. I'm surprised I'm alive. I don't want to go down here. Nice. I'm a real movementer now. Okay, thank you. Lag Spike trying to get me there. Trying to make me fall down. I missed the rock. Grab me, grab me. Oh, I'm just dead. Cool. Well, iPods does make a big difference in runs. There's two problems with them. One, they're still really difficult. It's hard to just do an iPounce whenever I want. Like, most of those were failed attempts. Two is, the way that I do the iPounce is I have to change the position of my hand. Because right now my left hand is on WASD, basically, with space to jump. But I can't press jump fast enough to do an iPounce in this position. So I move my hand down to the bottom of my keyboard so that my index finger and middle finger are on the spacebar. And I use both of them. I basically roll them across the spacebar to tap it very quickly, twice in a row. And that's why I do the iPounce. But the problem is now my hand is at the bottom of the keyboard, far away from, you know, WASD, from like the rest of my like throw and grab inputs. So whenever I want to do an iPounce, I have to move my hand down really quickly. And if I want to like throw or like grab something, I have to switch my hand really quickly again. That makes it difficult to like do other stuff and iPounce at the same time. I kind of have to like prepare for it in advance. And then, you know, it's a pretty low chance of me actually getting the iPounce. But theoretically, if it was like effortless to do an eye pounce whenever I wanted to, then they would be really useful. And if you look at some of the tasks, granular tasks that have been created recently, they use eye pounces and eye spins like a lot. And eye spins are basically an eye pounce, but it's a whiplash instead of a pounce or a slide pounce. Why did I take this route? I don't know. I think actually, if I had a different keyboard, the kind of like fancy keyboards with like rapid trigger and you know, ones that let you set like the point where it activates, eye spins or eye pounces would probably be a lot easier to do. But you know, I don't have experience with that, so I don't know how big of a difference it makes. I can do an eye pounce with this keyboard, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't have those features. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I do kind of want to. I'm curious. Like, if I could try like all the the hacks, like a really fancy keyboard with all of those features, plus SOCD. Like, how would all of those make a big enough difference? Would I like be able to notice? Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Oh, they're all dead anyway. Hello, excuse me. Have scavengers gotten more colorful from the Watcher? I think there's more variation in the colors that I've been seeing. Red lizards? Hello. Finally going. Only took 30 minutes. I mean, I did turn on warp mod in case I wanted to just skip that whole thing, but we were sciencing. Am I gonna get yep. Okay, they didn't fix this. Yo, now can I do it? Why is this difficult? Eye pounce. I'm gonna say no. So we all know why I'm here. All right. Is it impossible? Like, do your like the speed that you can do inputs not scale with the physics speed? Why is it like this? Read your current inputs twice. So like the input that you do for one frame is the input for the next 2 frames because it's at double speed. So you wouldn't be able to do like a jump, release, jump kind of thing. Can you hear my keyboard when I do that? It's quite loud for me. Oh, there's this tiny lizard right here. Okay, so far it looks like the change is that they just removed barnacles completely. Oh no, here they are. Oh, these are blue leeches. That's spooky. Oh, that's a connection. Hey guys. Okay, so it's working great. I mean, honestly, I was the one blocking the pipe there. How many are there here? Maybe there's less of them. And I heard that they also changed the like spawns of some things. So like these guys, if I had no item, I mean, it's a little hard to test with this lizard in the way. Okay, thank you. It kind of seems like there's still a barrier if you have no item. Maybe like hitting them with an item is more consistent. Get them to like start moving. I'm gonna take the bottom path now, because that path was too easy. It's a little bit stupid that I can't do that at all still. Is this a... And if I was Rivulet, this would be easy. Maybe with an up throw that would actually work. Just a dragon skip, I guess that would also work, yeah. Okay, I'm just dead here. It's too bad for you. I mean, They seem like they're not shocking me as much. Maybe. Okay, they can still push you out of bounds really easily. Can I kill you with a normal spear? I don't think so. Don't see the difference. If I was in a room with like less lizards in it. Okay, there's a guy over here. Okay, he stunned me before I could throw the spear. It looks like you should be able to stab them on the side that isn't protected, right? Which is still the case. Yeah, if you throw upwards, you get a little boost upwards too. Okay, it looks like there's a really long cooldown between getting shocked. Because look at that, I was able to like hug them basically. So it's like a 3-second cooldown between getting shocked. Yeah, that's still happening every single time I go through that portal. Does that help? Now I'm gonna try to eye pounce way too much. That was happening a lot in arena. Like I tried to like eye spin and it's like a 2% success rate. So, hello, welcome to the stream. It's like when you start learning how to fast pole climb, and like you want to use it to go faster, but also you're likely to jump off of the pole because you're not very good at it yet. I mean, we still have 3 other creatures. Well, okay, the lizards. It said the lizards got changed, which I guess includes the goop lizards, the mushroom lizards. Is there another one? Another lizard that I'm forgetting? I have bad reputation. Blizzard? Yeah, we can go to the surface too. As much as I would like to not go there. Honestly, I already didn't really mind the blizzard lizards too much, so. I don't know what would be changed about them. Because I think the biggest problem with them is that they can just like shoot you from off screen and kill you instantly. So I guess like if they have like a shorter detection range, maybe, I don't know. Oh, that guy, hold on. He has no shell, what? Was that the snail? Hold on, we're doing more science. That guy just had no shell. Oh, wow. Snails win now. That's hype. Wait, maybe more things work now. Like, what if, like a jellyfish? We can test a jellyfish. Oh, no. That's a bad time to get shocked. Oh, but they're scared of the jellyfish. Hell yeah. So it's confirmed snails are stronger than a spear. Oh, there's a pearl up there. I want pearls, actually. Wait, I have a pearl in my stomach already. I should have given that to the scavs. That was like what everyone tried, right? Everyone wanted to see if snails beat the barnacles, and like, oh, of course they don't. I didn't get a jellyfish. It looks like there's still a lot of them. That was the other thing, that I thought there should be less of them. So far oh, they're like vibrating. You guys good? Okay, that's still gonna happen. Oh, they fell though. The difference that I noticed is that if they shock you, there's a cooldown on when they can shock you again. So look, I can like hug him for like a good few seconds. Okay, is he good? Like, look at this. I'm like totally safe for quite a long time, actually. That was like 10 seconds. No, like 7 seconds. I don't know. That took quite a while for them to shock me again. Also, yep, they show on the map. This is like the first like thing in the patch notes, and it even says what region it goes to. It's question marks right now because I haven't gone through it, but oh. Just had to do it, you know. Oh, now you're crying. Sorry, I mean, totally deserved, but you know. They're also one-handed. It's a little. I mean, it's been like, how long has it been since it's released? Like 3 weeks almost. Like, how many people have already played and beaten the whole campaign? And they're like, okay, time to never play it again, and they won't get to experience any of these changes. And I don't even think there's enough changes yet to like fix every problem. I mean, it's pretty vague so far. Like, just some changes to creature behavior is all I know. And you know, Aether Ridge still exists, so the icons, that's just the update. I don't have any other mods enabled. Hey, that's not allowed. What the heck? I wonder if I could just hit them enough with a spear. Maybe this works. I mean, they still are just a barrier sometimes. But they're shocking me way less. Please. Okay, don't ever take these guys into shelters. I don't recommend it. I thought I was gonna have some free food in the morning. Maybe this is less. I mean, there used to be like, what, like 7 of them here? Yeah, okay, I'll go to Salination. The other problem with the barnacles is that other creatures just completely ignore them. Because they're basically invulnerable to damage. Shoot. So yeah, it shows this goes to Coral Caves. Where do I want to go from here? I forget the connections in Aether Ridge. Because there's like 10 of them. I know that there's a connection on the far, like, top right of the region, so I'm just gonna go in that direction and see where I end up. Hi. Why do I not trust this platform? This does not look real. Oh, classic visibility. Go down here, right. And then to fall your death. Oh yeah, there's moths in this region. But I don't know if I'll be able to notice any differences because their behavior is kind of complicated. Oh, wind. Hello. Yeah, I mean, this is what they do most of the time. They just kind of like sit around and stare at you. I mean, I don't even mind it that much. Also, I don't think I've ever been in these rooms. Somehow there's still places in this DLC that I've not seen. But it's an Aether. Oh, I can't go that way, of course. Yeah, this is a fun room. I like the design of that room. One room in Rusted. I would like to go to Rusted, Rex. It really does sound like a Fortnite area. Whoa. I do need a Karma Flower, but just kidding, I can't get up there. This is one of those rooms where you just can't see what's going on. It's just a mess. I have to go around. I don't know how you're supposed to get up here in the first place. It's that Karma Flower. I guess if you have the floats. Did that guy just spawn in? Or am I blind? Wait, what's over? Oh yeah, I remember this room. And up around here somewhere is a portal. Tamed lizards? Do we have a name for those guys? Paint lizards, scoop lizards, indigo lizards, I think was maybe their official name. I'll probably just stick with that. Can you feed them the sandworms? That then it'd actually be like not too different. Oh great. We're here. I don't want to be here. This doesn't go anywhere. How did I pick the worst direction to go to? All right, we're going back. I guess I can go down from where I am. Well, what a troll this connection is. You spend all this time going over, traveling in this direction to get to this portal, and the only other connection in Torrential Railways, as far as I'm aware, is back to Coral Caves. I'm actually gonna check the map just to be sure. Yeah. So all of that effort just to go in a big loop. Oh, you're here. I was playing like Gourmand Simulator for a second. Okay, so I think go to Tamer. EP. Like every region could go there. Oh, actually, I didn't think that would work, but I totally could have made it up there. Oh, more food. Is this also a dead end? I don't think this goes anywhere. Cool. There's literally just nothing down there. Maybe like a creature den or something. Oh, apparently they made death pits more visible. Maybe you could tell that it's a death pit on the left side here. The gradients. There were like I don't think I noticed a single death pit indicator when I first played the Watcher, so that's a lot of work to do to fix that. Some. Yeah, that's all it says. Thank you. I love that. This is a nice feature of that room. The wall that you can barely see. It's like half transparent. Sorry, I'm gonna stop nitpicking. We all already agreed that Aether Ridge isn't great, so I don't need to keep repeating. Hell yeah. See, like, they're a big fan of these like indents in the wall, just to make your life more difficult. Ooh, explosives. I kill a barnacle with this. Honestly, if anyone knows, Cool new movement tech. So they discovered some Jake movement tech and they're like, oh, this is a nice thing to add to our challenging movements region, and then they just left it in. Same with like the ceiling slides, because there's like 5 of them in cold storage or at the surface. Or I think both regions have some of them. So I have no idea what the change to the moths are. Is that a death pit down there? No. See, this has absolutely no indication. There should be a pole here. Because without a pole, I mean, obviously you can wall jump, but this doesn't look like it leads anywhere. Having a pole is like a clear indication, like, oh, you can climb down there, you know? Oh, that's the other dead end. But that's like a reference to something somehow. I don't know. That room down there. Also, I never understand rooms that are designed like this. This is one single screen. But why is this a shortcut and not just a room connection, right? I don't know why they do this. I guess because this room is a weird shape. Oh, great. I'd like 3 blue lizards, please. Okay. Oh, shoot. I can't warp menu when I'm dead. I think I'm just gonna leave. Let me look at the map. I want to see where... Aether Ridge connects to and where I can go. Toward desert. Is there really a connection there? Or no, that's the echo. Okay, I should have just gone to the echo then. Hold on just a second. That's such a... I think that is supposed to lead to like Sky Islands, right? That like part, that top right of Aether Ridge. I really don't understand that design. To have this entire long platforming section that leads to a region that is basically going backwards. There's like no reason to go to Torrential Railways. I guess if you enter from like, if you're in like Sunlit Port, you enter Aether Bridge, you go all the way to the right side of Aether Ridge. You can go to Torrential Railways and then Coral Caves, but there's also already a connection to Coral Caves in Aether Ridge. And I don't really have a problem with Torrential Railways, except for its connections. But they could have put Torrential Railways instead of like cold storage. If they just like replace the whole thing, that'd be nice. Okay, let's go here. I really do wonder what the process was for placing portals. Like, did they map out the whole thing? Did they like? Because roughly, like, there's no connection from one of the starting regions to like Fetid Glen or Signal Spires or Salination, right? Those are like the end game regions in quotation marks. What were the barnacles like? I don't think I understand their behavior completely, because there may have been some other changes that I did not notice, but they have a longer cooldown on how often they can shock you, which felt like in like 5 seconds. I was able to hug them quite a lot without getting shocked. Maybe they are more likely to move if you like push them around or throw items at them, but I don't know. That required more testing. No, don't send me through. Dude. Why would you design this like this? Okay. Oh, this leads to the surface. You know what? Sure. Let's go up. Let's go this way. Because I can go visit the blizzard lizards. Also, snails can take off their shells. So if you throw a snail at the barnacles, they all their shells will break. And you can eat them. I wonder if this room still has the double spawn problem. I lifted him up. I already have food. They move more on their own, and they're more likely to move when they're hit or touched, and there are more ways to open them instead of just explosives, I imagine. Maybe like a jellyfish works. Maybe it'd be sick if a boomerang worked. But I don't think like rocks or spears work at all. That they still kind of do nothing other than just get them to move. Have fun with that. Oh, they fixed the dupes? No more loach parties? Tragedy. It didn't mention that loaches got changed at all, but I want them to get changed, because in my experience they tended to get stuck on the edges of the screen often. So you'd have like a huge long open room, but on either end, on like the left and right sides, there'd be like 2 loaches just like hanging out. They're just stuck there. They kind of struggle like just walking around. I don't know, they're kind of funny when they're doing that, so maybe it's not a huge problem. Oh, I could be in that. I guess I have to go up this way. I believe this goes to the surface. And there's some lizards on the right side of this. Oh. How is there slime mold down there? There's one stuck in the floor and there's one all the way over here. How did that happen? There's one here too. What? Huh. Okay. I don't need them though. Damn. Alright, that actually worked on that tiny platform. Guess what? We're back in 8th Ridge. You can never escape. I mean, come on. Oh shoot, can I not? Dude, it's like too curved to wall pants. Oh, actually it's too open to like go up at all. Oops, all 8th Ridge. Did they make the ice slippery? Tragedy. This is not a big deal. Like, how fun would it be for there to be like 5 rooms in the whole DLC where you could just like slide around? Would that be too hard to implement? Maybe. I mean, I'm sure the terrain collisions pretty set in stone. But they could just make it like a special object, like the mud. I should probably shelter before I get lasered to death. So this is the other change. I don't know why this happens still. I guess, you know, farm race is rotted, so you bring the rot into the starting region. But now it's like very obvious. It's like, oh, there's rot in this region now. That's neat. Isn't it supposed to show there's an echo? There's an echo in Tord Desert still, yeah? The one that goes to Badlands. I guess maybe I haven't gotten close enough to discover it. But I was hoping that the change was that you just see like, oh, there's an echo here, definitely. Here's the rots outline. I definitely did not notice the purple outlines for a very long time. No, they all have the outlines. And there's definitely not an echo in 8th Ridge anymore. I think it's supposed to. I mean, time to get frozen to death. Ah. There we go. Okay, so that still happens. Maybe I didn't die instantly. Maybe that took like half a second longer to get killed by that. It's so difficult. Every once in a while, my fingers are like in the exact right position to get them like all the time. But if I'm not like set up right. Okay, so I definitely got hit by it a few times. I didn't eat the karma flower in time. Are you gonna eat me? Oh, good job. I mean, my karma does not matter at all right now. Maybe I could try to kill them. Okay, so I think they still have way too much range. They haven't changed that. And even if it doesn't kill you, like that's still not great, because you're probably gonna die from it anyway. There's no rocks here. There's some rocks. Oh, GG. Long tunnel. That was kind of my mistake, being in that position. This should be in the game. Yeah, I mean they're funny. Okay, that was definitely just instant death. Also, I was rolling, so I couldn't go down the platform. You can call that a skill issue too. I mean, think about spitter spiders. They exist. They are a creature in the game with a long range attack. However, they shoot a limited amount of projectiles, right? If a projectile hits you, it's like 10 seconds until it starts affecting you, which is like a short stun. So the spitter spider strategy is to hit you with at least one dart, stay out of your line of sight, and then when you get stunned, they'll come in and grab you, right? But it's still that's like 10 seconds to like run away to try to kill the spitter spider, to like try to dodge the needles in the first place, because they're actually pretty inaccurate and they only shoot a few darts. And they're a hunter creature, right? So they're only in the hard mode campaigns. I mean, these guys are still like extremely limited. There's only a handful of them. Oh, pink lizard. I want you to shoot me. Yo, slow down, man. Okay. They're still strong. That was a lot of charges, goodness. Okay, well, I kind of get the feel for them. They are still challenging to confront head on, but they're still pretty slow. I don't know what's been changed. I think I want to go back to Toward Desert. But yeah, my problem still hasn't been fixed. That they can just kind of shoot you from off screen. Maybe they have like slightly less range. Like they, instead of killing you from like 2 screens away, it's like 1.5 screens away. Oh, right. Visual effects for their blizzard effect? Okay. maybe I do think they should be changed quite a lot. But honestly, in their current state, I think the only thing that needs to be fixed is their range and ability just to kill you off screen. Because that has happened to me one time, which I remember very clearly. But also, I think other people have dealt with a similar thing where you're just kind of, you're hanging out, you're just walking, and then suddenly you're just dead instantly to a laser from off screen. Like, that is just not fun to deal with. But once you like know that they're there, they have a very clear telegraph on their attack. It gives you some time to try to dodge, although maybe it shouldn't be fast. And they're generally like pretty slow, so they're not going to chase you down. You have plenty of time to run away or find cover. Was that effect different? That felt a lot. Okay, time to go to Badlands. Yeah. See if it's any easier to get across that one room. Maybe also have a look at the unfortunate evolution connection. But I don't imagine that's any difference. That was not the right order of operations. Oh, where'd I go? I actually lost track of myself there for a second. That's exactly the idea I had. Like, I think I'd prefer it if the lizards were like a more common creature that was like completely reworked. So instead of being like extremely overpowered, they were like, you know, more balanced but more common. To give those regions a more unique like spread of creatures. Oh, I hit him with a rock and I still was grabbed. Get him, scavenger. Okay. Or honestly, all they need to do, make the laser breath, the laser beam, make that not kill you at all, but instead just freeze you for like 10 seconds, like a spitter spider. And then they have to like come and get you, right? Which would also mean that they want to do it at a much shorter range because they're pretty slow, so they'd actually need to get to you first. Hell yeah. Certified Rain World moments. And like the wind around them is also like, I don't know, maybe that's a little bit too much. It kind of like protects them from like all threats. They can't be hit by rocks or spears, and it pushes away creatures. I don't know if it really pushes away creatures. It definitely pushes away the slug cat. Fancy apex predator. Did people ever have problems with like red lizards or king vultures or spitter spiders from the Hunter update? Yeah, I mean, even if all it did was cool you down a lot, that would still be like worth worrying about. Cause like, what if you have like suddenly like 2 less minutes to explore the region just because it got hit by a laser? It wouldn't kill you, but like you gotta get moving, you know. And if you're already really cold, maybe it just kills you. And at that point, it's like, well, that'd be kind of even more frustrating because it'd be at the end of a cycle. You're trying to find a shelter and then a lizard shows up and kills you instantly. But yeah, that's already how it works anyways. I don't know how that hits, but it did. Thank you. It's very quiet. The dropper just likes that spot. I mean, they'll do that pretty often in base game too. There's like one spot where they like to hang out. And it's at the beginning of the cycle, so it's more likely they're gonna see them there. Hey, dude. I would really like to not get murdered. Oh, you can see me out anyways, right? Is this one I can see you? I don't know. Where does that go? That goes to heat ducts? Was there a shelter in that room? Yeah, I should have sheltered there. I was distracted by the scavengers. Really high threat level for somebody you can't see. Goodness. Do I want to go to heat ducts? Not really. I think I just want to go to Badlands. Yeah. Also, Sunlit Port. Maybe if I can get back there, I'd like to go and go to Rusty Rex. And take that Echo Chain because I like those regions. I wonder if this outline changes. If this outline like if that region had an echo, would I be able to see on that map? I could have checked when I was in Surface. Because there's an echo in Badlands. Oh. I could have just jumped up there. Do you guys like Spore Puffs? They don't seem to mind. Whoa. I guess I'm saving this for Badlands. Just in case. Does this show on the map? Here's a ripple. It does not. Maybe that's not a huge problem because there's already so many of those ripples. I'm not entirely sure why Damon exists. Because yeah, it's like a shortcut to get to Shattered Terrace quickly. But also all the echo chains already lead to Shattered Terrace, right? So most likely, well, I don't know what the probability is, I guess. Maybe it's still kind of a low chance, but if you get a bunch of echoes, you're probably going to end up in Shattered Terrace anyway. Hello. Only 3 of 13 echoes. Yeah, but all the echoes eventually lead to the echoes that go there. I mean, if you're wandering around, if you're wandering around, I don't know. I feel like it makes sense if it was the only way to get the Shattered Terrace, right? If the echoes just kind of led all over the place. You know, maybe it went in a big loop or something like there. And then, in order to get to the final area, once you get max karma, it's like, oh, now I can open up these ripples, go to Daemon, then go to Shattered. Well, then it's like, what is the point of all these regions? Maybe Daemon should just lead to Ancient Urban already, right? Or just get out of Daemon. It should just send you to Shattered Terrace, and you go through that as like a cinematic sequence that you only need to do once you're at max karma, and then you don't need to like ask like how to activate the echo. But I don't know. I guess I'm not here to redesign the whole DLC. I want to give this pearl to the scavengers before I do anything. That's just a death bit, right? Actually, I don't know. There's no indicator. Oh, scavengers. Okay, that was not a good strategy. They got hella spore puffs. Oh. Okay, he did not drop it. Hello? No? I don't get to have it? Cool. Thanks. I mean, I have my own spore puff anyway, but... No! This is how I get it. Get back here. Okay, I still didn't get the spore puff out of that. And then he took the spear from the lizard's body. Whoa. Okay, let's test this thing. I mean, I don't imagine this will work. Oh, shoot. Wait, what? Okay, well, this is really easy now. I didn't expect them to make that change. I really thought it was intentional. Unless they folded from the backlash. But not fully. Maybe they discover you like eventually. I will try. I'll actually go for this. I'm not gonna get the echo yet, but let's see how far I can get with invisibility. People had an explanation for this too, like, oh, it's heat vision. Oh, is your tongue longer? No, it's still really hard to actually get grabbed by them. Oh well. Oh, some of them notice me. Okay. That's an interesting approach. So it's like... Oh no, they definitely notice you. You get like a few seconds of time. Okay. It doesn't work perfectly, but like if there's a short room that you want to get across, it will probably work. But then they'll figure it out eventually. That's probably a good compromise. So this room, it's like you still have to figure it out. But like probably for the rest of Badlands, if you just need to get through a short section with the locusts, you can do that. Oh, hey. I thought I had a pearl still. I guess I'll hold on to that. And I'm sure they should have made tangibility work. Hi. Oh. they're like swarming around them, but they're not like grabbing on. Okay, it's cool to see at least something happens instead of the locust just ignoring them completely. Hi, how's it going? Having a rough day? So in that case, invisibility there was kind of a free pass through that room. Okay. Wow. Wait, does this show... Oh, shoot. Wait, you can't see me anyways. I don't know why I'm worried. Do you want to come out? I didn't grab him. Yeah, come out again, please. I only have like a few seconds left. Any day now. Thank you. I'm still tired. What if I try to lead you outside? I mean, I don't know if there's a locust up here. I want to see another creature get eaten. He just ran away instantly, but they did go after him. Oh, fool. They don't seem to be grabbing on, though. Oh. I guess they just swarm around, like, larger creatures, but the slug cat is small enough for them to, like, actually kill. Well, I guess that's neat. Not the main. I mean, if it is like a size, I mean, I feel like blue lizard is still pretty small, but I don't know. Maybe like a scavengers would worry, so they carry on the spore puffs. No, okay. I forget that that's like always the wrong way to go. Hi. Do you want to let me through? Quantum hamster, I don't have the mods to do that. Hello. Welcome to the stream. That dude's just hanging out. Oh, he didn't check all the way. I was actually safe up there. Damn, that worked. Oh, pearl. I do want pearls. Alright, so I want to see if I can cross this. Oh wait, I should have given... There's a scavenger up there. I'll see if I can try to make it past the locust without the lizard's help. Because I have invisibility and a spore puff. Right? So, you know... Come on. Big Volter. There we go. So what's my approach here? The first room is easier to get past, I think. So maybe I use invisibility here. I try to get through before they notice. I dropped the spore puff, but we're through. I like how the sound gets louder to like kind of indicate how dangerous they are. Okay, so what I think I could do, that should last a while. Okay, well now the loop is helping me anyways. But invisibility should get me through the rest of this room. Oh, you got stabbed. I don't know. Because what I was thinking I could do is throw the spore puff, and then right before the spore puff runs out is when you become invisible. Because you can turn invisible while you're moving, right? If those scavengers want to show up any day. Thank you. Criminal storytelling. Maybe they made the spit last longer. Either way, it's definitely easier to cross this now. But you probably still need to figure out some method other than just like brute forcing it. Because I don't think if invisibility alone is enough. Unless you're like really good at movement and you just use it to like get a little bit extra help. Because like even just normal fast movement is almost enough to escape, but I find usually they catch up eventually. Because if one of them grabs onto you, you get slowed down a little bit and it messes up your movements. Which makes it easier for more of them to grab onto you, and it kind of gets kind of like a feedback loop, you know. But when you're invisible, you get like a good like 10 or 20 seconds of like free passage. Hello. Oh, this goes to a region that I don't like. And also, it's cool to see all the scavengers carrying spore puffs. That kind of makes it more obvious that that is a way to get around them. Maybe if there were a few more pearls in the region too for trading, that'd also be nice. I want the shelter and then look at the map. Trying to do an eye pounce is gonna get me killed. I'll do one right here. Prophecy will be fulfilled. Did they change the map here? Did this region had some of the worst, like, map problems? Hi. I didn't expect you. It's like, what is that spit? Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Or, I don't know if it was this region or another one that I'm mistaking for this one, but I feel like there's at least some region where if you look at the map, there'd be like 3 layers that are just overlapping on top of each other. And you just like could not see anything. Okay, let's do this the normal way now. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't this region. Okay, I can't eye pounce. It's like an EI jump. It's like some days you can do it, some days you can't. Except instead of days, it's like minutes, or just like individual attempts. I think down and then left the shelter. Do we know how moths were changed? I don't. If anyone knows, then feel free to share. But their behavior was already kind of complicated. If you attack them, they try to kill you. If you really anger them, they try to eat you. If they like some interaction with like other creatures in the room. What am I asking about moths? How are moths changed? Oh, I was gonna look at the map. Actually, Scavenger, you could just go ahead and kill me. Yes, I'm very threatening to you. Damn, I picked the wrong Scavenger. Okay. So this region should be heat ducts, but it does not indicate that there's an echo here. It also does not indicate that there's an echo here. I guess maybe it doesn't work. That was supposed to be one of the changes, right? Like an indication that there's an echo in a region. Let's do a little test. I'm gonna visit the echo and then leave. And see if it maybe then shows up on the map. Like if you get close to an echo, then it tells you, but it just tell you straight up if there's an echo in a region. Small moths hunt bat flies. They didn't before. I guess I didn't really notice them do anything except for fly around in pipes. Moths won't accidentally grab things they didn't want to. And if they do, they'll drop them. They blow around in the wind a bit more. Okay. So kind of small changes, but you know, I don't think they need to be changed much. I guess maybe if they like accidentally picked you up and then just like didn't let go, that might have been like. I actually think I did see a clip like that where someone got grabbed and they just like did not let go. Although like they didn't try to kill them either. So sometimes the moss would just like hold on to you for like, you just kind of get stuck. Okay, so I've seen this echo. I'm aware that this echo exists. But what if like maybe I was like one room away or I didn't hear the sounds or whatever. But I definitely have noticed some people miss the echoes, where they walk past the echo. Maybe they could have heard the sounds, but they just didn't notice. So in this case, it'd be nice if the map was like, hey, you walked by an echo, by the way. Come on. There we go. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so there's still no indication. That's interesting. Oh, this looks different. It's like this dashed line, it's like much faster. Echolocator is broken. So there is supposed to be an indication that there's an echo in the region, and it's broken for me for whatever reason. That's neat. Be able to fix it in like another month. Okay, it didn't take that long. Yeah, I think I did see a screenshot that it's like echoes with or regions with echoes have like a different border, the same way that the rotted regions have a different border. I'm going to grab the echo, but I don't want to go to cold storage. So I'm just gonna exit out and then find a way to get somewhere else. I think I want to go to like Aether Ridge and then some like port. Nope. Echo locator. Okay, it's definitely not faster to do it at some point. It gets too wide. Hello. Oh, goodbye. I guess I don't need to exit out. I was just far away enough from the portal. I'm just gonna look at the map here. So where I am, I could also go to the surface. I'd really rather not. So where's the connection from here to from okay, Shrub, if you're here, Shrub, please make a version of your map without Damon. Or if there is a way to like delete it from the map or hide it, that'd be nice, because it's kind of distracting to have every single region connected to Damon when I don't care about that at all. I can toggle it. Where's the toggle? Not Damon. Thank you. Some keywords. Okay, so we're in. Oh, it's like upside down. I'm used to the map like being arranged a certain way, and this is not arranged that way. So from Shrouded Coast, there we go. Shrouded Coast to Aether Ridge. It's at the bottom. Right, I actually remember that connection. It's kind of a roundabout way to get there, but I'll try to figure it out. They're very inconsistent still. These rooms, I haven't really mentioned this about these rooms. As much as this region is a maze, I kind of like the way these rooms are like very claustrophobic. Like these like shipping containers are just like piled on top of each other, and it just happened to leave a few gaps in the middle. And that's where we're going. That's how we're navigating through these rooms. There just happens to be some gaps in like the massive pile of shipping containers, and that's these rooms. These ones are squares. I think this is... Whoa. What was that? How did I do that? That was kind of sick. Oh, we're already here. That's nice. That's a lizard. The rodent experience. How are the changes so far? They're mostly good. The map especially, but you know, at this point the map isn't useful anymore because I'm using external maps anyways. I didn't expect you to come with me. Oh shoot, I missed. And that's kind of the unfortunate part about this. You know, no updates can change players' first-time experience with the DLC, so and nothing can really be done about that. Oh, cool. I know exactly what to do in this position. Console players, yeah. If there's any console players out there that are still avoiding spoilers, congratulations. I mean, you're not gonna be watching the stream though, so I'm kind of talking to no one. Okay, see, like, what is this? I thought I was done complaining about Aether Ridge, but we're still here. Can I float yet? Yes. Only a little bit, but it's enough. Enough to navigate this region. Oh, wait. I know where I am. Okay, I can get to, I can get to, Sulnet Ports. That's where I want to go. This is a pole plant, right? Yeah, what a cruel, evil pole plant placement. It's the only, I mean, I actually need like a weapon to deal with it. You can't just avoid them. And then if you go down here, like, good luck getting back up. Goodness. What is this? Okay, it just abused the float, honestly. Vault kill check? Yeah, really. Oh, let's go gambling. No, it's so hard to climb up here. That entire path that I just took is like, I'm not supposed to go this way. Like, these rooms were designed with like one path in mind, and I was going the wrong direction. More wind. The thing is, that's like, for me, I have experience with this game, right? I know the movement tech. I know I have a lot of movement experience. What about like, you know, most like the average player who has like maybe some movement tech that they know, but like, you know, just like the basics. It's like there's a lot of just paths that you're just kind of forced to go through in that case. Yeah, thank you for just setting up right on top of me. Whoa, we're vaulting now. I'm gonna be giving these guys spears. I do want to become friends. And also, like, just the contrast of, like, going from 8th Ridge to Sunlit Port, it's like going from, like, D tier to, like, S tier. Except Sunlit Port is, like, 1/5 of the size. Also, I think I need to restart the game soon. Whoops, I did not mean to steal the spear, sorry. There's a pipe. Oh, right here. I mean, yeah, they just took all the like 8th Ridge sub-regions and just put them as their own regions. And they're still like the largest regions in the DLC. Actually, someone should count the rooms. Count how many rooms each region has and rank them. I mean, Sunlit Port and like commercial roadways are going to be pretty low on the list, but I'm just kind of curious, like, what are the largest ones? Maybe also counts like screen, like the number of cameras, because you know sometimes there's like a few rooms that are like really large. Because like drainage system has like is like one of the largest regions in terms of like number of rooms, but each room tends to be pretty small. Okay, we're in a cool place now. I want to see. There's like just like the spore puffs. Oh, have the frogs been changed at all? I don't think there was anything mentioned about the frogs. But, you know, I don't have a huge problem with them. Okay, I'm bad. And I'm stuck in the pit. Yeah, just leave me. That spear is more important. Actually, I really like the frogs. I like that the fact I like the fact that the frogs exist. I want him to get grabbed by the... Grab the dropper. Come on, guys. Like, I feel like the frogs should have jumped onto that drop rig when it fell down. That's what I want to see more. More like... I mean, I don't know if, like, I just haven't noticed it enough. I feel like I don't ever see the frogs attached onto other creatures. That's my only problem with them. So many bat flies. A room with food in it? In this economy? Pearl. How do I get up there? Probably sweet potatoes, actually, is the answer. But I'm gonna do this. Okay, see ya. Thanks for stopping by. This is like Shoreline? I don't know, this reminds me of something, this song. Yo, the drums are going crazy. Oh, actually, I do want to test that. Let's grab one of these guys. It'd be cool if you could, like, feed these. Or actually, here's an interaction. Stab them with a spear. Similar to synth. Oh wait, the poison stays? I thought it was a single-use thing. But that pig should be dead. Eventually. Yep, they're struggling. Maybe it's not a one shot, but do you want this guy? Wait, were they actually about to eat them? Oh, they're not that stupid. Maybe you could kind of... Oh, okay. I don't know if he died to the poison or the centipede. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to deal with the frogs. I wanna take the slug to the frog and then do that. I think I used a frog, or I used a spore puff to get rid of the frog when I first met them. And that was like after the frog was stuck to me for like 10 minutes. It was like a whole cycle. So at that point, I was like, okay, this frog is like kind of a problem. And then I learned to like avoid them. Also, the poison spear stays. I thought it maybe would lose the poison effect. Oh, I was holding the spear. It's a really cool interaction. Oh, yeah, good job. This is gonna be really hard. Oh, it's getting smaller. So you have a limited number of stabs with that spear. I'm not gonna call them tardigrades, by the way, because I disagree with that name. Oh, I was gonna eat the melon. Oh well. Oh, these guys are here. Welcome back. Maybe the poison works on you guys, although I don't imagine. See, I actually got out of that mess. I feel like surely you would get like stun locked there in the last version. Do mushrooms have any effects on the frogs? Ow. Look at them panic. Okay, maybe there's still too many. Oh, frog detected. Help. 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 The frog kind of sucks at his job. Oh, there you go. He got me. Yeah, they just like are much less likely to stun you. And also they seem to like be running around a whole lot more. These barnacles. Okay, so this frog is on me now. If I eat this poisonous guy. Seems like my color did change, so I'm... I don't seem to be affected by the poison though. The frog is still on me. Oh, I went in a circle. More than one. Will I find more slugs though? Well, it seems to have negated the effects of the poison still. I'm not at all slowed down or anything. Yeah, spore puffs work really well too. Which doesn't really make sense, but it's nice that it works, I guess. Yeah, maybe they're a little bit too energetic now, but I guess it's better that they move than sit still and do nothing. Do you want to move? Oh, I want to see these guys crush the crabs. Although I don't know if they did that already. Uh-oh. Get me out of here. Like, this room has a bunch of barnacles. Oh, and a vulture. Like I'm definitely noticing frame dropping. So I'm gonna restart my game next shelter. Oh, it's like how shoot, it's like some spider or like snake venom is like super effective against humans and then also like insects, but like not really effective against other animals. I forget, I don't know if that's like a general thing or if it's like one specific type of venom. But that's totally a thing, right? Like if this like spider bites your dog, they're gonna be totally fine, but if it bites you, then you're gonna need like the anti-venom real quick. But their venom is like specifically designed against other insects, so... Oh. He got crushed. Also, we're stuck. It's cool that I got to watch that happen, but I'd like to go to the next room, please. Okay. That's not the first time that's happened. Oh, I'll just restart the game now, I guess. Going into that room in particular, I mean, I've definitely entered that room before, totally fine. Yeah, I got eaten. Exception log, I'm not checking that. Oh, should I get a new background? Because this is I've just been using the Outer Expanse artwork. Maybe I should switch that to like well actually are there, I don't think there's any, maybe there's some new art that I can use, but I don't think there's any like illustrations of the regions the same way there are for these ones. Eventually I'll make some new stuff for the stream. No, I bonked on the platform and I didn't get enough speed from that. Really? I just can't get this one? You can't drop from high enough to get that melon. Also, I'm just gonna call them melons, even though they're like pomegranates, I guess, but... Fast fall? Does that work? I guess if it's just based on your speed, it should work, yeah. So I need to turn off lag. What region am I thinking of? I mean... I would want it to be like a pretty early game region for spoiler reasons. So maybe like, maybe this one, maybe, Sunlit Port. Maybe Coral Caves. Green. Green and big equals melon. Well, if there, I mean, there's no reason pomegranates have to be the same color, right? Oh yeah, hitting them with the rock also disables the stun for a little bit. But I think that was already a feature. It just like wasn't that effective. Yo, he's zooming. Please don't. Actually, I'll just take the different pipe. If that one pipe in particular is dangerous. I wonder if this works. You know, if arena mode worked, I would totally try poisoning like vultures and. Did that kill him? No. Oh, it's kind of doing something. Can I grab the spear again? Are you dead? That one spear killed him? I didn't even hit his body. Okay. That was a nice time for you to show up. Oh. Yeah, they're still pretty annoying. Yeah, I don't really know the HP values on things. I don't think these drill crabs have too much HP because I've seen scavengers kill them. But that might be with explosive spears. The illusion of choice. Actually, just kidding. This is the correct way to go. Oh no, there's usually scavengers in this direction, so this pearl is actually a nice thing to get. Jellyfish? I wanted to throw jellyfish at the barnacles. I don't know if there's any barnacles in this direction. I might have passed all of them already. I could carry one all the way through Desolate Tract, and I'll eventually get to Turbulent Pump. Turbulent Pump is another region where, well, it's such a small region. It's kind of hard to call it a region. Like a pit stop. There's like one room that's kind of a difficult like puzzle to navigate, and then that's it. But that was I kind of like Turbulent Pump, but the barnacles really bring it down a tier. So maybe it's not that bad anymore. Oh, okay. I didn't know this connection was here. Yo, he's going crazy. He's like a Beyblade. Well, now I can test this out. Okay, well, doesn't really do anything. Can I still be zapped? Okay. Scavenger. If I can get to you, I have something to give you. Oh, this is actually just a one-way. There's a portal. Good luck getting to it. Here we are. No scavengers. I guess I'll just keep going. Yeah, the barnacles were really a problem in like Turbulent Pump or Salination, where there was like, you know, much smaller spaces where they would just kind of get stuck. Spore Puff? I don't want this. Also, look at this. There's a shelter right here. Right after you exit the portal. Isn't that nice? I think if you go in the other direction, there is no shelter over there. Until you make it all the way to the end. Yeah, this path, you're very lucky if you take this path when you're starting out in this campaign. Which is what I did. You can go from like Aether, or I guess even if you just start in Sunlit Port, you can go from like Sunlit Port to Rusted Rex to Desolate Tract. It's like back-to-back really good regions. This is kind of a funny room. Where was it that I... Did I go up there? Well, I don't think I can get back up, can I? No. Bonk. It was right here. This was how I first entered Desolate Tract. But I feel like I've never gone through this way again. I just had to go through that pipe. Got to the wall. Go up. Hey, Green. Apparently these guys can just eat everything. Like, no exceptions. Whoops. Okay, that pearl is gone forever. Okay, this guy actually knows how to walk. That's good, I guess. Yeah, I guess you can go down if you want to. Do your lunch thing. It's like a huge hole in the wall in the background. You see that? Oh, green lizard. Eat him, eat him. I don't know where that green lizard came from, but he's been consumed. Look, there's a big circle. They're the cleaners. They just consume everything. Can pole plants eat loaches? Probably. If you look at these rooms, there's a ceiling, which like I feel like a lot of people don't notice. Like, look, this is like a single room. And it's like one long tunnel. That's what a lot of these rooms are. They're just like huge tunnels, but they're so big you can't even see the ceiling. I guess if there's a pole that goes up, you can. I don't know. I really love the regions that have like a huge scale. I've heard some complaints about Ancient Urban for the same reason. That it's the scale is kind of messed up. Spoilers for the ending, I guess. Do I need to care about spoiler warnings anymore? Ancient Urban kind of suggests that the ancients are quite large, significantly taller than the Slowcats. Definitely not like the size of like the Iterator puppets. They're not that small. But that kind of messes up like the scale of the rest of the game. If you think that ancients can like navigate these spaces, they definitely can't. These are designed for the creatures. There's probably some other paths that are more open for the ancients if they wanted to like traverse the surface world. And even Metropolis is like does not look like it's designed for the ancients. And that was like my big complaint about Metropolis, that it's just like an arena for fighting scavengers, when I wanted to learn more about the way the ancients lived, and that's exactly what Ancient Urban does. The route that I'm sending you on is quite difficult. You can eventually get around the orange lizards. They are not the fastest lizards. You can outmaneuver them. You can try to kill them. It's probably going to take you a lot of attempts, but, you know, there's no penalty for failing. You can just keep trying. So, okay, the thing about Ancient Urban, I feel like the way the Ancient Urban feels, I wish the entire rest of the game was designed with a similar scale. Which, like, is unrealistic. Shaded Citadel? Maybe. It is pretty open in some areas. And the areas that are pretty closed off are, like, the dark, like, tunnels with spiders. Close to get the furthest gate? I don't know, the furthest one, I think. There's only one way to go. Okay, fine. Or no. Oh, wait, there we go. I thought I had to drop the pearl. But when I entered Ancient Urban, I was like, wow, I feel tiny. I feel like a rat in the sewers. And I wish more of the game was like that, honestly. Whoa. What is my next stream after this? What is it? Is it Tuesday? My next stream will be on Friday. Scale's off because it's influenced by the echo. I think we can trust that the region is the way it is. That Ancient Urban is the way that it appears to us. And also, I think that the shadows in the background, they are just too big. They should be scaled down by like 20% or something like that. Because I feel like if you look at there's some masks in the background, and the masks look smaller than the heads of the shadows. Like being a sewer creature as well. Did they remove this lizard? No. amount of projection, but I feel like it still doesn't look quite. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's a projection kind of thing. It looks like it's just they're just big. They're screaming. Ah! He just dropping me. Ah. That's unfortunate. Okay, I gotta get past this guy. Oops. Okay, well, that works. It really shouldn't have, but I'm alive. I mean, I get the idea that they're supposed to, the shadows make them look larger. But also, I feel like the effect just doesn't seem to work that way. But I don't know. I really like Ancient Urban. It feels huge. And it's like, oh yeah, I'm in a city. I'm not, this is not designed for me. I mean, there's a lot of like really long flat rooms. Where's like the 200 barnacles? Oh, hi. Oh, damn. Yeah, maybe that looks a little bit more aggressive than it should be. There's the barnacles. Are they all gonna die now because of the snail? Oh, there's no snail over there. And you're supposed to visit 5 Pebbles. It's called the 5 Pebbles. Depths too? No, that's the thing. it really is just like, oh, you're at the end. Look at the fancy backgrounds, but it's like the depths is cool, but it's also like a little bit boring. It's like a bunch of like dark caves. I like the music. I like the torches. I like the void sea and like all the crazy stuff that happens down there. But Ancient Urban is like, there's still life. There's still stuff happening. You know, there's the rats. There's the moths. And there's like the sounds of the city in the background. There's like being able to see the actual like places where ancients live. And it's like not, it doesn't take that long to navigate if you know where you're going. I'll just take the normal route. And in the context of a speedrun, it's not like any percent where you're like getting to the depths in like 10 minutes and then like half the run is being in the depths where time is slowed down and like movement is difficult. It's like at the end of like an hour-long run. Also, I've noticed that some people, I'm sure there's plenty of other resources where you could have figured out where to go. Something I've noticed is a lot of people in the depths is like it's kind of overwhelming to them, like just like the like extreme like visual effects where it's like the screen is covered in oil and you can't see anything, and then you go down to like the void scene is like suddenly extremely bright. I don't know. I know some people have like kind of feel like it's a bit overwhelming. The ancient urban is actually kind of relatively calm. Yeah, I guess like that's the point, but I don't know. The depth is fine. I think I just have a bad opinion of it because of speedruns. Whereas Ancient Urban is like E-Slide Simulator, so it's actually kind of fun. Does it show echoes? Maybe that's because this is like old map data. I don't know. I think I want to take the other. Well, actually, hold on. Let me check the map, so I don't end up in a region I don't want to be in. But I think that goes to Stormy Coast, so I wouldn't mind going there. Is there any other patch notes I want to look at? I think we've seen most of the creatures. Barnacles, locusts, moths, lizards. Fetid Glen. I should get to Fetid Glen. See if the mushroom lizards are different. How do I get there? Salination. Do I want to take that route? I'd much rather go to the Verdant Waterways first. Okay. Let's go. Let's go backwards. I still kind of can't believe that the Void Sea exists. It's like, cause there's a thing. Oh wait, I don't want to go this way. Thermal relay. I didn't know it was called that. As a game developer, it kind of does not make sense to put effort into the ending of the game, because it's just always going to be the case that some players are going to stop playing before they get to the ending. Probably most players, like 50%. It's probably like pretty common, but a lot of time it's lower than that, especially for difficult games. So for Rainworld, you know, very few players actually make it to the end. So it's like, why would you spend so much time working on the ending when you could instead be polishing up the rest of the game and potentially get more players to actually beat it? You know, if more players are going to beat it, then the ending matters more, right? But yeah, it's like most players are going to experience the like early and middle game the most. So that's where you should put your effort in. But the Void Sea exists. And maybe the Void Sea didn't take that long in terms of like development time. Oh, here's where the ripple is. I didn't know that. Okay, well, yeah, I understand. Obviously, you still want to make the ending good. Oh, it does show on the map. Okay, it didn't show the ripple last time. Huh. I'd like to go this way. Oh, they moved. Thank you. Please, no, not... Okay. Well, I guess we're going this way then. Excuse me. Okay, well at least they moved eventually. Wait, I can't take this path. Oh no, I can go this way. But anyway, what I'm saying is that the Void Sea is absurd. Do they not shock you underwater? Oh, maybe they don't. Also, I'm breathing underwater. Yeah, you can breathe in these air currents. That doesn't really make sense, but I kind of appreciate it. Because I have seen someone drown because they got stuck underwater from those currents. Okay, these guys are still being annoying. I just want my fruit, man. I mean, the ending is actually really, yeah, the ending is important. Because people's last memory of a game is going to be the ending. So, like, it's kind of like a high, it's like more weighted. Like, how do I say this? If the ending of something is good, then people are more likely to have like good like memories of it. And they're like, oh yeah, that thing was good because they just remember the ending more than the rest of it. Shoot. Wait, is this the old portal? Yeah, that's where I entered. How do I get where I want to go? Oh no, I can't breathe there. But yeah, the Void Sea is like insane to me. That they made after the entire rest of the game, which is already like huge. They made this like massive like worm pond with these like I guess they maybe reused a lot of like Leviathan assets. They are quite similar to Leviathans, so that probably made developments easier. Oh, damn, they're weak. They're getting destroyed. How do I go? Oh, there's the pipe. I'm trying to go down. Yeah, the corn texture. That's not even lazy or anything. That's just like a smart use of text. Oh. Like, how do we like give these massive worms some texture? How about some corn? And you don't even notice. And there's so many other effects going on in the Void Sea, it's kind of hard to see anything, but... Shoot, this is not the right way either. Is that? I think that's the pipe that I want to go into. Here we are. Down. They're such overreactors. Wait, am I just going backwards? Take that. This is the right way. This is the right way. Can a Leviathan still spawn here and like get stuck in the water current? I have seen that a few times. Like, look at this. There's this much water for Leviathan to swim around, and if they ever go this way, oh, they're stuck in that tunnel forever. I would not be surprised if they just remove the Leviathan spawn. But, I don't know. Anyway, onto this region. I think I've not gone to this region on stream yet. Maybe in a speedrun context. Can I do this? Ooh, a little skip. It doesn't matter at all because you're never gonna take this path. Okay, verdant waterways. This is maybe one of my like top 5 regions. Illicit dimension. Also, this whole like beginning section, if you enter from this portal, this is like super linear, which I actually kind of like. Sometimes I realize I really love linear sections in games because there's no need to like wander around and check every corner of the room to see like which doors there are. Like, oh, there's a door over here, time to check where it goes. Oh, it goes to a dead end. Oh, actually this door over here, this continues, but I don't want to go forward yet because I want to find all the secrets, so time to go back and look at the other secrets. Oh, I accidentally went through a one-way gate and now I can't go back and explore those other areas that I... It's kind of fun just to be able to move forward and not worry about anything else. I'm sure that whole exploration thing, that's like other people's like favorite part of the game. But I think I get a similar sense of enjoyment out of, even if it's linear, you're still going to new areas, you know? It still feels like exploration. Maybe you don't get to pick like which mountain range to climb up first, but you're still gonna find a new mountain range, right? At the end of the day. Oh no. Well, leech hell. I'll just hang out up here. Frog? Oh, this leech is here. Oh, the leech got the frog. Wait, are they dead? I don't think they can drown, but they're getting bullied. Ripple vaults? I can't do that though. It's like max karma only. We're dead. That's a very pink snail. Send me up. That didn't really do much. I just really like these rooms because it feels like this area, whatever area we're in right now, it's just like an absolutely massive space. You look at, like, these pillars are huge. You look in the background, there's more pillars. Don't do it. That guy's fast. You're away from me. Oh, that kind of was jank. Huge aqueduct under Mega City? Yeah. They really do stick out. They're so obvious. So if the map was working correctly, I would be able to see that there's an echo in heat ducts and in verdant waterways. And I've already gotten a decent amount of echoes. So instead of just thinking like I'm lost, I don't know where to. The fancy. Okay, this was added in updates to show like the rotted regions more clearly. Because you can tell that this is a rot infested region because the outline. It used to just be like a regular purple. It used to look like this, but it was purple instead of yellow. But they changed it to be more obvious. And it's supposed to also show if there's an echo in a region, but I think that's bugged for me. Yeah, there are patch notes. You can see them on Steam. Because if I feel like I can't find an echo, and I'm just wandering around aimlessly, like I don't know how to progress, like where are the echoes, like I would know at least like, oh, I can go back to this region and get an echo, and I can progress in this region and find an echo. So there's at least 2 more echoes that I can get. And if I were to continue to this echo, and I think actually this one too, both of these regions lead to another region with an echo in it. When speedrun? Maybe in a few days. I don't think they fixed the memory leak stuff. Oh, that was a lag spike. That eel really caused some problems. I will definitely get around to doing speedruns eventually, but I don't know. I guess I could just stream speedrun stuff, but I don't know if I'll do real attempts for a while. Like, what is this area? There's like a wall in the background. This little area is still just a death pit. Don't fall down there. No way, it's a karma gate. That's been underwater. It's just it's really hard to get out of that. Like if you fall into the water, it's really hard to climb back out, and it's full of leeches. So you really are just dead if you fall down there. So the last change is in this region that I'm going to right now. This lizard has been complained about. So we'll see if it's any different. Did I notice anything new about the barnacles? They have a cooldown on how often they can stun you. They're also more likely to move around. They're actually a little bit hyperactive now. They're like running all over the place. Because they used to just like stand still and just like never move, even if you threw rocks at them. But they're more likely to run around now. And also, I don't know if this is like, I couldn't really 100% confirm this, but it feels like they don't stun you if they're underwater at all. I don't have food. Which is like, that could get you killed quite easily. If you fall underwater and there's a barnacle that just stuns you repeatedly. And also snails, if a snail pops next to a barnacle, it breaks their shell. And you can eat them. And there might be another way to break their shell as well. I haven't experimented with everything. Jellyfish don't work. But yeah, snails work, explosives work, and maybe some other stuff. Here's some food. Oh, that's a frog. Get away from me. What was that? Like, I slid off the mushroom. What is this song? Was that even a song? Was that just background noise? Some of the mushroom platforms? Yeah. They are hard to notice. Definitely a lot of rooms in this DLC where it's just like looking at the map to see where to go. Which, you know, it can be pretty annoying to like look at the map, step forward a little bit, look at the map again, it just repeats over and over again. So, funny lizard, are you gonna cause me problems? So the way that these guys work, which, you know, I'm not saying that definitively. If you touch them, you would get poisoned. So I'm trying that now. It looks like something is happening when I touch them. Oh, okay. So this is still a thing. I mean, I was hoping that they would just remove the poison straight up. Maybe it's gonna go away eventually. Does it go away? Is it a stamina mechanic? Huh. Actually, I can't tell. Is the stream struggling? Yes, it is. Okay, so rocks don't kill them. If you want to get rid of this poison for me, Frog, that'd be great. I can't, pull boosts. Or pipe boost. Oh, now I can? So maybe they just made it so that the poison doesn't last forever. Because that's how it used to work, right? It was just like permanent poison effect for the rest of the cycle. Or maybe this frog just got rid of it. But I would prefer if they just got rid. Oh, hi. Oh, rip. Oh well. Yeah, I noticed that there's a little effect when you touch them. So you can tell when you got poisoned, but the poison is still really annoying. Also, how many sound effects in this DLC are just like the batfly sound effect that is like pitched up or down? I feel like that's like a decent amount of sounds. Like that sounded like a batfly. The rattlers sound like a batfly. There's something else that I think sounds like a batfly as well. But I forget. Why is my karma flower down here? You still get soft blocked? Like even if you tame one? That's not great. Tame one still poison you. That's fun. I mean, just don't tame them, I guess. I don't know why you'd want to tame them. They don't seem very fun. I mean, poison effects aren't really that fun. They take away a lot of your control. They just kind of make the rest of the cycle kind of miserable. But I guess if it's obvious that it's poisoning you, that you just like, oh, just avoid them. And maybe the poison effect did go away slowly. I did touch them like 7 times, so I maybe got like the worst possible like version of the effect. I don't really mind the sea slugs as much because you eat one and you get poisoned. It's like, okay, don't eat those again. But if you really need food, you can eat them and then like shelter immediately. So there is like some strategy to it and it's not out of your control. It would be really cool. This is kind of a complicated interaction. Maybe not. Maybe it wouldn't be too difficult to add, but it'd be really cool to see, like, what if the creatures that lived around sea slugs knew that they were poisonous, so they didn't eat them. But if you took a sea slug through a portal to a different region, they wouldn't know that they're poisonous, and they wouldn't eat them, and then get poisoned. I feel like that makes sense, right? Like, the ones that are used to seeing sea slugs already know to not eat them. But if you're bringing a sea slug to a completely new area, they just aren't adapted to it at all. No. Like an invasive species. Yeah, I guess. Am I still editing my first playthrough? Not really. Don't care. I'm probably gonna end the stream soon. These are still, if I actually, let's go visit the Echo. I want to see if it shows, like, that it's a connection on the map. My spear. I got him. Hold on. I want to do this a different way. Not like that. There we go. Why is there a threat level? There's a scavenger. No, that's a spider. I wonder if I can, like, do a ripple eye pounce. Why are you here? Yeah, I have seen those scavengers in this area. It just tells you straight up. Okay. I assume this shows up even if you don't already have max karma. And basically says, come back later when you have this much karma. Honestly, that's fair because karma gates do that. I mean, like, it's not like it shows you in the depths. Like, hey, you need max karma, but it also shows you the X symbol, right? right? If you enter the depths without enough karma, it's like you see the X symbol and you get kicked out, and like I guess I can't go here. But then when you get to pebbles and like you get the X karma, then it's like, oh, X karma, like the symbol that I saw in the depths, so you have a reason to go back there. So this is kind of like that. Okay. I don't need to continue though. This is cool. A lot of good changes. Still some work to do. Absolutely. My PC is not very happy, so that's definitely not been fixed. What are we at right now? Oh, 95% CPU? 88%? Yeah, after I exit out of the game, sitting on the main menu, that's definitely worth, like, using up most of my CPU. All right. I mean, I guess it's not a huge deal. I could just restart my game every once in a while. I think I want to try something I want to try pretty soon is doing a run with warps, with dynamic warps. I think my routes is gonna look something like either going to the Aether Ridge chain and then warping to Verdant Waterways to get those last two echoes, or getting the first three echoes in the Aether Ridge chain and then warping to Desolate Tracks to get the rest of the echoes on that chain. I think that would either one of those would be. I mean, it kind of makes sense to use the teleport earlier. And also, there's a lot of like, and I'd have to learn like where the warp points are, right? Because there are like specific locations in a region that you will end up in after you do a dynamic warp, right? I don't know if regions have multiple points that you can warp to, or if it's like the same one every time. Um, so like maybe like instead of like going to an echo portal and then walking to the next echo, it's faster to it'll be faster to just warp to the next region instead. I don't think honestly, I'll be honest. You don't need to come back for guidance. You will know what to do. Hopefully you'll know what to do. If you just keep going. If you're already at the wall, you're most of the way there. 2 to 5 rooms in a region you can warp to. Okay, let's go gambling. Hopefully that's seeded too. That kind of makes my strategy a bit worse, but I'll try to make it work anyway. Or maybe I'll just go in for the normal route instead. We'll see. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. See ya.